What another crazy day in crypto. Looks like a lot's happening on the Hill and the White House in the next few days, including today. We're going to go over that next on OG Crypto and NFTs. Yes, guys, we will go over those articles, and wow, what a big NFT collection that's being launched. If you're a sports fan, you got to listen to the very end. All next on OG Crypto and NFTs. Welcome, everyone. My name is Troy, and every day we go over the latest news in non-digital, digital assets, blockchain technology, and non-fungible tokens, which are NFTs. Now, before I jump into this, tomorrow we're going to go a little more depth and diving into FedNow and FedNow's partners and what the banks are going to do, where the digital assets have to connect, and what is happening out there with that Ripple case. It just continues to be the most controversial, most talked about thing out there. Go over that tomorrow as well. But today we're going to go over a lot that's happening on the Hill. But before we jump into it, do me a favor, hit that like button. Boom, boom, boom. Gets me going here, gets the algorithms going, and I'm going to give you the best 5 minutes in this space every single day. Let's jump into it. Coinbase CEO Brian Armstrong to meet with House Democrats about crypto legislation. According to Bloomberg, Armstrong will meet privately with Congress members from the new Democratic coalition. Now, we're going to find out here. We all know that the issue that we've always had was Elizabeth Warren. And whatever Elizabeth Warren wants, it looks like that's exactly what the committee is going to. When Joey B was getting elected, we have a feeling that Elizabeth Warren kind of made a deal with them. She backed off the presidential race, and she was going to get to put in or install some of her candidates into important positions, including Gary Gensler, which I think he owed him for all the issues that he had as campaign financer on a woman's, a ex-president's wife's name that we will not mention here, otherwise nobody's going to see this video. So with that being said, okay, he was installed, and then she came out and she says, I'm the head of the crypto, anti-crypto army. Well, I think I look better than her. I know I have a better hairdo. Yes. So he's going to go up against this opposition now, but she is getting more and more, pushback from her party because she's just like what happens. They don't want to cross lines here. They don't want to have this blurry line where some Dems go one way and some Dems go the other way. So she is strong-arming everybody. But now we're starting to see Democrats kind of break those ranks because they know that this is going to be a talking issue in 18 months in the next election. So we're going to find out if he's going to get there with the Democrats. We already know the Republicans are, at least the majority of them, are very pro-crypto, and we know that in several different House committees, including that Finance Committee, they are very pro-crypto, except for the few Democrats that's in there. I think it's Brad Johnson, as well as the other Democrat from California that hates crypto, but loves FTX. So hopefully we're going to have something come out of this. We need to have, obviously Gary Gensler back off of Coinbase. He's the one that approved them to go public, and then he's the one that says they're selling all kinds of securities. It's just ridiculous. All right, let's jump into the next one. Here we go, and this is one of the Democrats that have broken off is, Representative Richie Torres. He says, this is his tweet today, crypto regulation by enforcement had a dreadful day in court. In light of the landmark decision in the Ripple case, the SEC, which is Gary Gensler, basically must reassess its reckless regulatory assault on crypto industry. My letter to Chair Gensler, and he goes over that. We know that Gary Gensler lost the case. Okay, he can spin it any which way he wants to. So can half of the Bitcoin maxis and everyone who else hates Ripple and XRP. But it is very clear, okay? The judge said that XRP, the coin, has never been a security, is currently not a security, and going forward doesn't see it as a security. It is the only cryptocurrency with clear legal regulatory clarity, period. No questions asked. Bitcoin does not have legal clarity at all in the United States. Don't give me that. Oh yeah, they do. Only Congress and the courts can give you that clarity, legal clarity. No unelected official and no single congressman or senator can give me, or president can give me their opinion, and that's law. It only is through the courts or through legislation. There is no other than XRP. I'm glad that we're starting to see that other people on the other side of the aisle, the blue team, is recognizing that, and they want, instead of writing these letters, Richie Torres, stop writing letters, dude. It ain't gonna help, right? This guy uses your letter as toilet paper, and take it personally. That is a personal attack that he's putting on you. Get with the other side and put some legislation together and pass it. Then you have to put pressure on Chuck Schumer in the Senate, because that's always going to be your issue, is that those old time, senators that have been there forever are your biggest issues, because they're the ones I think that are swayed heavily by, let's see, how do I say this without getting taken down here? They're the ones that are swayed heavily by people, to make sure that whatever their opinions are, that they keep it that way and that they don't change, because they're not making money on them. All right, let's move on. Next one, Bitcoin cools and drops below 30,000. But guess what's surging? XRP and Chainlink. And we know these coins have, number one, utility, and you got to keep looking at it. What is going to affect my life today? Is Bitcoin going to affect my life today? Absolutely not. Can I buy a cup of coffee with Bitcoin? I cannot. Okay, but what can I do with XRP? XRP is the bridge between all currencies and all value. So even though I might not be using my XRP today to get coffee, I'll know that in the near future, I can instantly receive and send money, whether it be my paycheck or get a cup of coffee, immediately back and forth, because the back end is used on the XRPL, and that is a lot that's happening on the Fed. If you look at the Fed and all their partners, there's so many that have partnered with Ripple that use the Ripple XRPL as well as XRP itself. All right, let's jump into the NFTs. Man, this is huge. Super Bowl MVP Patrick Mahomes launching new NFT collection. Boom. He's looking for September, dropping 15,000. I know that I'm not getting into it too much here because it just got mentioned out there and people are talking about it. But as it comes closer to September, we're going to find out more information about it. But again, mainstream's out there and more people are dropping NFTs. Now, again, this is a collectible. There's only 15,000 of them. He's one of the hottest sports figures right now. So the rare ones are going for big money, just like his cards, his rookie cards, as well as, his other football collectibles. Guys, thank you very much for joining me today. Really appreciate it. It's just exciting every single day in this crypto industry. It is so much more exciting than what's happening in regular mainstream news. Keep watching and keep hitting that like button. I would appreciate it. Otherwise, you guys take care. I'll see you tomorrow.